Hey guys, welcome back. On today's episode, we are smoking some pork spare ribs, St. Louis style. Pick these up at the local Costco. So let's get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the package. I'm gonna go ahead and trim them, remove the membrane from the back, silver skin, whatever you want to call it, and then we're gonna let them rest in the fridge for overnight. So I picked these ribs up at the local Costco. They come in a pack of 3, so they're super awesome, pretty affordable. Trying to get that bag so we can capture all the juices and blood in there, and we don't have a lot of spilling on the cutting board. So we'll do our best with that. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get these trimmed. We're gonna take some of these corners out, make them a little round, a little more uniform. Use your hand to flatten that out, like so, as you can see that right there. Make them a little more uniform. Some of this rib meat right here, kind of lift that up with your hand. We're just gonna run our knife under it and try to get it nice and flat right there so it doesn't burn up. Rub doesn't get stuck under there. Under there. So again, silver skin. Run that knife on that first bone right there, like so. Get under it with your knife, like so. There we go. Pull out a trusty Costco napkin. There you go. That was like half of it. Now you gotta get the top half pulled off. A little more here, here and there. Lift up this rib meat a little bit on the back. Just want to get it nice and flat. There's that one. Alrighty guys, so we've got our St. Louis style spare ribs trimmed. We removed that membrane on the back. We're gonna put them in the fridge for overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna put these on around 10 a.m. to start smoking. Alrighty guys, for this cook, I'm gonna grab some maple, cherry, and apple. My oak is not quite ready yet. It's only been seasoning for a month and a half, and so you gotta use what you gotta use here in Utah. So that's enough for right now. I'm gonna build me a little stack. So that's enough right there for my coal bed tomorrow. I'll start it tomorrow morning. After we get that coal bed, I'm gonna throw a couple logs on. Alrighty guys, good morning. It's cold and rainy, but we've got our pit room here to protect us from the elements. We're gonna go ahead and get this fire started to smoke those delicious spare ribs. Let's get to it. that beautiful coal bed and our logs. Today we're gonna go ahead and get these lathered with mustard and then seasoned with black pepper, kosher salt, 2 parts black pepper, 1 part kosher salt, and then just a little bit of Lawry's on top, and what I have left of the Goldie's all-purpose. So let's get to it. Just gonna go ahead and lather them all since I have them lined up here. You don't have to do mustard. You can do apple cider vinegar, spritz of water, but I just have this handy and it's like my go-to. So that's what we're gonna use today. St. Louis cut spare ribs. You can pick these up in a pack of 3 at your local Costco. Pretty good deal for the amount of meat you're getting. Good meat. I'm gonna move these to the side. I'm gonna do the bottom side first. So since the front is presentation side. There we go. Holding that shaker about a foot up away from the meat. Giving it a little pat. Sometimes we get a little bit there. We've got some army jets flying above us, and so it's really loud. I don't know if you can hear that or hear me. Here's the Lawrys. I don't know what's going on in Utah, but I don't know why they're flying. Maybe they're just tests. Okay. One rack is done. So there's the ingredients: Goldie's, Lawry's, black pepper, salt, mustard as a binder, our St. Louis style spare ribs. We're gonna let these sit for about 15 minutes to let that rub adhere to the meat good, and then we're gonna go throw it on our pit room in the smoker. Don't mind that beautiful looking brisket that's there. Alrighty guys, well there's our ribs. They're gonna smoke for 5 hours total. 4 uncovered and 1 covered in foil. So I'll be spritzing them throughout every hour, 30 minutes after the first hour. And then I'll do a video of me wrapping them. Alrighty guys, we're gonna get our spare ribs, St. Louis style, spritz with that apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, whatever you call it. Let's get to it. Check them out, those beautiful St. Louis style Worcestershire, or however the hell you say it. Alrighty guys, these ribs have been in the smoker for 3 hours. We're gonna go ahead and open it and get them spritzed. Alrighty guys, our spare ribs, St. Louis style, have been in the smoker for 4 hours. I'm gonna take them out, wrap them in this foil with butter, barbecue sauce. This is one of my favorites, Stubbs Barbecue. You can get it at almost every grocery store here in Utah. And some Florida Crystals cane sugar, just a little bit. Then we're gonna wrap them, and then we're gonna put them back in the smoker for about an hour. Let's get to it. So we're gonna lay out a few things of butter here, like so. Get some of that barbecue sauce. Check out that rack. Whew. Smoky. Okay. There we go. We're gonna put it meat side facing down on the smoker. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest ones. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, we're gonna temp these ribs and see if they're ready to be pulled out. 207, 207. Let's pull them out. You guys, check out these beautiful ribs. They're resting out here on the counter before we put them in the food warmer. They smell so good. Taking them off so they can stop cooking. But perfect 207, meat side facing the butter and the barbecue sauce. That's gonna be a tender, tender rib. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we've got our ribs in the food warmer. We're gonna wait a few hours and then we're gonna enjoy them for dinner. Alrighty guys, so it's dinner time. I smoked these spare ribs St. Louis style for 5 hours. 4 hours they were uncovered. The final 5th hour, I wrapped them in foil with butter and barbecue sauce and a little bit of cane sugar. So I'm hungry, I'm hangry.
Patience, my pet.
I'm gonna go ahead and get these on my cutting board, slice them, and try them out. And we're also gonna have it for dinner tonight. So let's get to it. Check that out. St. Louis cut. Okay. We're gonna get slicing these ribs. Kind of bad lighting, but you can see smoke ring. Good, beautiful color. Look at that. Barbecue sauce, butter, smoke. All right, so I think it's time to try them. Oh, wow. That is what I needed. It's tender, it's so savory, and there's some sweet here and there with the sauce and the cane sugar. So you can make this at home with any pellet grill, any offset smoker. I recommend you try them out. Super easy. You can pick up a pack of 3 at the local Costco. Smoky, barky. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.